Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're gonna make a quick little video. Well, not quick or little. Alright, today we're gonna make a video. Alright, so this video is kind of gonna be for the newer guys. I'm a newer guy myself, but I figured this one out. I see a lot of questions. What should I charge per hour? Blah blah blah. And everybody's different. If any of you guys watch Johnny Moe, he just had a video. Some of these big companies got to charge $150 an hour just to cover their overhead and equipment cost and make some money off of it. So, us smaller guys can actually price lawns a little cheaper without being a quote lowballer. Not super cheap, like you can't be doing a big yard for $20 or something, or any yard for $20. But anyway, I'm just gonna run down kind of how to, or what does it cost to run your lawn care business, and what does it cost, or what should you be charging per hour. This is going to be different for every person, obviously, but yeah, so here we go. This is going to be weekly cost, cost per week. So there's 20 mowing weeks here where I live, so we're gonna divide all these weekly costs. Well, each one of these is gonna be 20 weeks, alright? So, I'm going to tell you how we do it anyway. You're going to take whatever equipment you have. Say if you have a stander of some sort, or a walk behind, or whatever. And say it cost you $5,000 to buy. Say you bought it for $5,000. Alright, now, everybody's mowing weeks are different. Here it's 20 weeks. So, you're going to divide 5,000. Well, say if you're gonna get 5 years out of it. All right. So its useful life is 5 years. So you do 20 times 5, which is $100, and then you're going to. So you figure not $100, 100 weeks. So you figure this piece of equipment's gonna last you 100 weeks, which is 5 years for me here. So you're going to divide the cost, 5,000. Divide that by how many weeks, which is 100. Hold on. Just so I know I'm correct here. What the frick? Hold on, I'm trying to work this stupid calculator. What do we say, 100 weeks? Alright, so that's going to be $50. $50 a week you're going to need to charge. Now, like I said, this is all going to be different. You figure out how many mowing weeks you got, how much your equipment cost you. It's depreciation costs. Look it up on Google. Link will be in the description. I'll find it for you and I'll post it down there. That tells you how to do it, basically. But for me, sorry for my bad writing. I always sucked. But alright, now my combi system, which I have, well, I don't have, but I'm buying it this year. It's going to be $1,000 roughly. And I figure that's going to last 5 years. So the combi system, which is going to be the KM 130R motor, the hedge trimmer, the pole saw, one extension, and the edger. So that's going to be $1,000. I figure it's going to last 5 years, which is 100 weeks. So you divide that into 10, or divide that into 100. 1,000 divided by 100. That's $10 a week. All right. Then we got the trimmer, FS94R. That's estimated that it's going to last 5 years. So $316. Now keep in mind, guys, the more you use these, the less they're going to last. I'm figuring 5 years. I haven't been in the business long enough to know how long it's going to last me. It might be less, it might be more. We might have to adjust that later down the road. BG55, it's $2.50. That's about roughly 3 years. Now, we're just going down the list here. A big mower, which I've estimated that to a $7,000 zero turn at 5 years also. That's $53. Now keep in mind, guys, like I said, if you don't get 5 years out of your equipment, well, then you're going to have, this cost is going to go up because you're not getting 5 years out of it. So, the small mower, I got that $5. I got that for like $300, and I think it's estimated at like 3 years or something. So, I got that. My trailer, that's, what was that? Four or 5,000. I include it for like an enclosed and an open trailer, so that's $25 a week. Now a pickup truck, that's This is estimated at $20,000, and for 10 years. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Now, guys, with your trucks, you're gonna divide that. Well, for me, I'm gonna divide that by 12, or divide it by 52 weeks, because I work year-round with my truck, leaf cleanups, all that. So that you're going to want to divide by 52 weeks, because that's not just a mowing cost. This estimated cost right here is for lawn care only. This is not leaf cleanups. This is not mulch. This is just what it will cost you. If you only cut grass, this is what you figure out it's going to cost you. Alright, so like I said, I do snow plowing and other stuff like that. So that's why I divide this by 52. Other $10, I got $10 a week. That's $200 a year, just for like miscellaneous stuff, like I need a rake, or I need this or that, or general liability plus truck insurance. That's another 52 week estimate, because that goes all year. And like I said, that's another thing I don't use only for mowing. I use snow plowing, this and that. So that's why that's estimated at 52 weeks. So that's $16. License cost is another one. It's about $52 here by the time you get through the license. So that's another dollar. That's $1. $1 a week. Gas, like I said, this is another thing that's going to vary so much. I just did 200 hours a week in gas. Obviously, the more you run your bigger mowers, or the more you run this or more you run that, the more you're going to have higher gas costs or lower gas costs. So you guys know what your gas cost is, and you figure that one out for yourself. Now, maintenance, that's $65 a week. Maintenance is oil changes in your truck, tires for your truck, tires for your trailer, tires for mowers, air filters, oil changes for everything. Like I said, air filters for everything. This will even include, I guess, 2-cycle oils. Anything. That's roughly, I think, $1,200 a year, or for 20 weeks. Now, like I said, guys, this maintenance cost, when you're doing leaf cleanups, you're going to want to bring that down. The gas cost is going to be different when you do leaf cleanups, so you're going to, like I said, these costs are going to fluctuate depending on what service you are offering. Now, snow plowing, you charge, well, I'm not going to get into what you charge for stuff, but you got to figure out your cost. So, bang, 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 bang. We got, see, I don't think that's right. Let me figure this out here real quick again. Alright, guys, so here it is. I figured out all the cost. It's costing me $430 per week to run my lawn care company. Now, like I said, that number is going to sit you back when you figure out all your numbers here, if you haven't yet. You don't realize how much money you really spend until it comes down to it. Now, like I said, the more clients and the more gas you're going to use, and the less clients you get, the less gas you're going to use, obviously. So some of these numbers will fluctuate a little bit, but you get a basic idea of what it costs you to run your company. So $430 per week it costs me right now to run my company. Now, like we're gonna go back to this. We'll say take with the bigger mower. All right, you buy that for $7,000. You use it for 5 years, and $53 a week for. I think I figured that one out at 26 weeks, because I also use it for my fall leaf cleanups. So that's another thing you want to do. If you use your mower for fall leaf cleanups, you wanna bump bumped out to 26 weeks instead of 20 mowing weeks because you still use that. So, like, this is just a rough estimate. It may cost you less, it may cost me more. I don't know. But that's $10.75 per hour based on 40 hours I need to make just to cover these costs. Now, if you're charging $20 an hour, well, you're paying yourself $10 an hour if you got these same costs. So, now keep in mind, guys, you can't say, oh, well, I have a push mower, so I can charge, $20 an hour. Well, yes and no, because you're going to get a zero turn or a walk behind one day, and your customers are going to be, oh, why are you raising your price of cutting my lawn by $10? You know what I mean? So, you got to kind of stay higher in this bracket here. Now it comes down to, again, I have no employees. Now if you hire an employee to help you with the lawn cutting, well, there's an extra $20 per hour you need to make already before you make anything. So now I'd be at $30.75 an hour I need to make before I make anything. So if I want to make $30 an hour, I need to charge $60.75 an hour just to make money. So that's how you guys got to figure it out. Like I said, but you're kind of, see, when you hire another guy, if a lawn takes you an hour, well, it may only take you like 35 minutes now. So you don't necessarily need to raise all your lawn prices, but if there's a job where it actually takes you a full hour, say if you get a bigger lawn and it takes you a full hour to do, well, now you need to be charging $65 an hour. So like I said, it all works into all this. You just got to kind of sit down, write all your equipment down. And like I said, my Husqvarna 570 isn't on here either because that's not a lawn mowing thing. Like I said, you gotta, how much do you need to charge for lawn mowing? How much do you need to charge for leaf cleanups? How much do you need to charge for spring cleanups? How much do you need to charge for snow plowing? Now, take in mind, some of them have different profits. Like snow plowing, a lot of guys get like $100, $125 an hour. Because it's a hard job, so you deserve more money. You get paid more, and you got a lot of equipment cost. I mean, these plow trucks, they can run you $60,000-$70,000 for a dump truck with a plow and a salter. You know what I mean? $60,000-$70,000. That's a lot of money, and you're putting all this wear and tear on that truck. It's going to need ball joints, wheel bearings a lot faster. You know what I mean? So, plus not to mention your fuel cost in them. You're always back and forth, transmission. So, you guys got to figure out what it costs you per hour to run. Now, like I said, this is just for cutting grass. This isn't mulch, this isn't landscaping, this isn't anything else but going out with your lawnmowers and cutting the grass. So, yeah, there it is, guys. I hope this was informational. Like I said, link is in the description to figuring out a depreciation cost. I actually don't think I got back to the big mower thing. Like I said, if you pay $7,000 and you go with 26 weeks, because you use that during fall cleanups. Now, when you go to sell it, you might be able to sell it for, say, $1,500. So now instead of $7,000, you could figure this cost out at like $5,500. So, you know what I mean? You don't need to charge much because you're gonna have a resale value after you're done using it. Somebody else is gonna buy it. So, yeah, guys, that's just something to keep in mind here. Let me know if you need any other information. Like I said, I will post a link to depreciation cost in the description. It'll tell you how to figure it out. But there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. It's springtime, but it sure don't look like it out there. But yeah, so keep mowing grass and kicking ass. Thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.